get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Welcome to week 2, video 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. I'm only kidding. I'm going to be doing Nogi Passing first. Okay, so like Gordon Ryan, I've brought my sister along to do the to be my Uki, because we're in our social bubble, and she pretty much is week 1, day 1, but she's learned some headquarter passing today, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to do Nogi Passing, and it's going to be from a position called headquarters, which is where a lot of pressure passing is coming from at the moment, and it's where JT Torres, Ashley Williams, Gordon Ryan have like super success. So we're going to go through the position, and then one pass, and then a nice little pass straight to a guillotine, because everything that I do you'll start to realise has a sequence, and then eventually you can put them all together, whatever one you like, stuff like that. Okay, so let's do it. So headquarters first and foremost. So your opponent's in seated guard, okay? We're going to push and get ourselves onto double ankle grips, okay? Just like so, alright? Whenever you can, you're going to look to open up the space in their legs, okay? So because I've opened up this space behind the knee, that would suggest that I'm going this way to headquarters. So I slide my hand up as I get into this position, okay? So as I'm stepping in, I'm bringing this foot and guiding it underneath my ass, okay? So that I can sit down and I can come down the hip and start to control the position, okay? This hand can very much be for hand fighting, okay, like my sister showed. Alright? This knee is the thing that causes the problems, okay? So they could be pushing with their knee. They shouldn't, okay, if you try and straighten your leg, be able to lift you, okay? You should be sat nice and heavy. This one is the important one. If I don't have anything there, she can start to lift her leg and start to create problems, even just get it in the way, okay? So that is the problem one. So the minute you start to do that, I can just block it if I need to, but she can't get through this defensive barrier. That's what it's there for, okay? So at the moment, I've got my hands on both her hips, okay? If you move your hands on both her hips, all right? Bring them back. So they're going to be causing trouble, all right? She might break my posture, okay? Even though it's not nice for her, she might be pulling my posture, potentially looking to lift me over and stuff like that, okay? So that's what this hand's for. So you need to find your balance here, okay? Now I bring my foot up to her hip, okay? So you guys can see I'm just pretty much standing, okay? I will change the angle in a minute. Nice and balanced, okay? So I'm fighting her hands. I'm going to look to lift when I feel the timing's right, okay? I lift, all right? And I'm going to drive this leg through as I kick this one back, okay? And then I bring myself to side control, okay? Okay, so headquarters, push, okay? We end up in this position, double ankle grips. You can go here if you want to, up to you. I like to go here, open position, and do 2 things at once. We step in, my shin, put this one underneath my bum. So now I'm floating, okay, I should be floating. I bring this to her hip, okay, and I'm nice and balanced, alright? She could be fighting for pressure, okay, we fight the position. Alright, when I feel the timing is right, I look to stand, so now I'm stood. Reach back, big kick, pass the leg through, and we end up in knee and belly. Push, we end up here. Open, big gap, step inside, guide the other one underneath your bum. Now you're sat. Fight the hands if you want to, okay, or need to. Belly grip. Again, we can be real horrible, putting all our pressure. Okay, I'm being nice. Alright, we can do a lot of these moves up here. Okay, there's nothing she can do really. Right, this is really hard to do. Like I said though, so do that movement slowly. As she starts to lift you, you end up going with the movement, right? So let me do one from ass view. Good. ankles. Okay, open, guide the other one underneath your butt. So you're floating, block the hip. This hand can just be holding on. Okay, like I said, you can put pressure, inviting this lift, or you do it yourself. Nothing's happening. Step, push, and you regain. Cool. So that one's called the X pass. I learned it off of Rafael Lovato, Demi Lovato's dad. But yeah, not in real life. Watched one of his instructionals and I really like it. So next one, we're gonna go for the what happens if they grab your foot. Okay, so if they grab your ankle, which you guys would have seen from this angle. Okay, so when I'm here, if I push and we get to here, okay, and we get to here, and I open up and I get to my position, okay, you guys can see exactly underneath there, okay, they can grab onto your ankle. Right, so this one, you obviously can't continue now to go onto and lift the leg, right? So the X pass is out of equation, okay? So let's move a little bit more. Just to show. So we get to here, I open, we get down here. You'll see that this is always there, they can grab onto your ankle, okay? So now the X pass is out of the equation, okay? Now one way to get rid of this is to now drive my shin, okay, this way. So in your head, whenever you're in headquarters, you should think, whenever this happens, the first thing you do is drive your knee to the floor. Okay, so because this is here, I drive my knee to the floor with a lot of pressure on her wrist, so I'll let her move it out. Okay, but we end up getting here. Okay, go back, and just keep it in there. Sometimes they might not move it, it might be stubborn. Yeah, so we end up in this position. Alright, which is perfect. Okay, but we come back, we're holding on. So what that's done is set the green light. She's holding my ankle, can't get rid of it. Drive my shin to the floor. Okay, so from here, let's just pretend that, you know, you brought it out, this is fine. This one doesn't really matter. Okay, we're on about this one, we need this wrist. Okay, so I've driven this to the floor, now I'm holding this wrist. I can put it to the floor, put it to her stomach. Okay, I need this shoulder to go over this way. Okay, so I'm going to dive through. Now, my sister's lifting her head nicely so that I can wrap my hand around. Okay, but if she was there, I would going to roll over this shoulder and punch underneath to get to the chin strap. Okay, so as I go, I over to the shoulder, grab her chin. Okay, you can see this hook now that she has is pretty irrelevant. Okay, I'm going to drive my left knee now to the floor, but over this wrist. Okay, move my head, grab onto my wrist and finish. Okay, I'll show you from the other way because it makes a lot more sense. Just fix my hair back. Spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way's easier. So this way will make a lot more sense, okay, with the angle. So we're here, okay, we get into the position where I can hold on to our ankles. Okay, you pick your side, might go this side, okay, but we're going to go this way. I open the gap, put my shin inside behind. This one drives under my butt, and I sit down. This is mission control. See how bent my leg is? You can have it up here. It gives away a lot of the game, and it's more for when you're putting forward pressure. Look, my foot comes up. Okay, this is more for pressure into her right leg, heel into her bum. Okay, so I'm holding this, keep in position, and she's holding my ankle on that other side, alright? Can't get my foot out. And this gives me the green light to drop my weight over her arm. Okay, so they will move it, everyone moves it. If they don't, slam it down. Okay, now you're relaxed. Now, exactly, you're going to need this wrist because you're going to want to go over this way. So you can push it to their stomach. The best bet is to try and push it down here. Just keep it sideways. Okay, and now I take my hand, alright, and we're going to go over this shoulder. Okay, so I literally roll. This knee can come to the floor. We go over the top. Over the top. Okay, I'm literally going to go. Don't have to be nice, you can move the head for them. Okay, I go over and I roll over the shoulder. Boom. Okay? Come back, we're here, we go over together. Roll it, get ready. Bang. Stopping myself, go round, grab her chin. Okay? Now I'm here. In this position, if you can straighten your leg or try to do something with this hook, this doesn't work. Okay? Hook's pretty rubbish. Put it back. So we're here. Okay? I take my hook out and I drive my knee over this arm. Now it stops anything controlling this hand grabbing mine. Move my neck, grab my hands, and I'm going to put my elbow to the floor. So I'm holding. Yeah. Okay? We'll do it again from that position. So I'm doing around her neck and I'm holding the fat part of my hand. Okay? So we are slide down a little bit. So I'm here, I push, I get to double ankles, or feet, up to you. Open, push the other one to mission control headquarters. So I'm here, she holds my foot, so X pass is gone, okay? So I drive my shin to the floor, they will always pull their hands out, because it hurts, okay? What she's doing is exactly what everyone should be doing, okay? Looking to keep me away, or break my posture, or put a barrier in the way, okay? Makes it easier for you to strip it off and get it to the floor. Okay, you can keep it here if you like, right? But I would go swim it inside and look to push it to the floor. You want to be on top of their wrist. So go again, on top, okay? But at this point, my knee's down here, all right? I'm literally going to take this hand and roll over the top of her shoulder. So I go, whoop, and we end up here, okay? So you see how I'm balanced. I came really over the top that time, all right? I drive my knee to the floor and I move my head at the same time. I'm out of the way. Reach in, hold my cup and saucer. Sister's tapping, I haven't done anything yet, and then I move. Whoa. Okay, it's really, really tight, hence why she's tapping super early. Okay, so one more time, the second option, okay, the guillotine version. So I push her back, okay, ankle grips, we could be in reverse delahiva, okay, push it off. I'm going to start from here. So I open the gap, push inside, get myself ready. My hand comes to the hip, okay, I like to keep my other hand checking this because these, you know, it's annoying, this knee is annoying. So I hold on tight, okay, I like having this hand free because we can start to do hand fighting things, stopping them from breaking our posture. So I'm here, I'm holding on tight, okay? I can't do the X pass because she's holding my ankle on this side. Here, okay, so she's going underneath, all right? I'm holding my hand, nice and steady. I'm looking to push this to the floor, okay, on top. That's not really a realistic option against super strong guys, so we'll just keep my hand and everything tight. Okay, I drive this to the floor because I've got a green light. I'm going to move a hand out of the way. Okay, I need to go this way. What this hand is going to do, if it blocks me or anything, is absolutely nothing. So you're not really interested in this one, hence why it's okay that it comes out. Right, if you keep this here, I'm just going to literally throw myself over the back, curl my hand around and grab her neck. Yeah, she won't keep this here. Break her arm, right? So I go. You're lifting her head to be nice, you can go right through and punch underneath it. Alright, I feel balanced, everything's good. I go over the top, round the back of her head and chin strap. Okay, try to show you that slowly. So I go, I reach over the top, holding onto the chin strap. Okay, and this hook is in. Okay, she can't do anything with this. Right, I have too much, this hook's broken really. So, I'm holding onto the chin strap. I lift my knee, I drive it to the floor, move my head out of the way. Okay, now I have the chin strap, this is a free hand. It goes through, grabs, and move my left elbow to the floor. Okay, so let me just show you the finish quickly, super slow. So I'm here, okay, I reach through with my hand, so now my hands are connected. Okay, and I'm literally going to put my knee, my left elbow to the floor. Boom. Right, from our pass, from headquarters. So I'm going to chin strap, which I do. Okay, and I'm going to take this free hand, come through, grab my hands and put my elbow to the floor. The more, I'll do it without her, the more I can take my body this way, the more that they're going to pass out. Right, so I'm just going to do both passes again, just to show you, and don't forget the position's called headquarters. We'll be visiting it a little bit more, and it's, you know, the basis for most pressure passes, but I like this one, leads to a nice guillotine, really tight one, so try it when we are allowed to roll. Right, so we're in headquarters, okay, so I've managed to get here, hands on the hip. She hasn't put, or grabbed my ankle that's underneath here, okay, so the first pass is still on, the X pass, alright, so I'm here, control this hand if I want to, or I can just stay put. Alright, I like to control it. I start to stand up, slide my hand at the same time, okay, same time, kick my foot back, and we get to knee on belly or knee on hip, okay. The second option, we're here, we make the space, we come inside for headquarters, okay. She reaches underneath and grabs my foot. This gives me the second option, right, the green light. So I push, that can stay there if it wants to, they'll move it because you're going to put your whole weight on it, okay. Now I look to control this, alright. As I go, I'm going to switch my fingers around, so I'm here. As I go, I switch my hand round, okay, to the floor. I look to jump over the top, reach through, okay? It helps if you put your knee to the floor. Alright, I go underneath, grab on tight, okay? I can flip up, drive my knee to the floor, hands together, straighten everything up, bang. We push, we get to the ankles, open up, step inside for headquarters. Okay, she grabs my foot, I lean, looks like she's going to move her hand out the way, which she does. Okay, I go for wrist control. Okay, as I push her wrist down, that gives me the green light. Nothing's stopping me from going this way. I take my hand around her head. So I go all together, and catch. Okay, from here, I lift, drop my knee to the floor, reach through, grab my hands, and push. You do your hair, make sure you're looking fly, and we're all set. So, Nogi section, headquarters position, X pass, and funky forward roll guillotine pass of love. Okay, if they grab your ankle, you can make up the names. I don't have many names for stuff because we're doing jiu-jitsu, not a system. So we'll maybe make some up. But thank you for watching. Thank you from my sister, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.